All right,
Doing
so
good.
yeah, thank you very much for joining us today, Nahar. Always a pleasure to have you on, and thanks for taking some time out of your day. We're gonna have to keep this to a real kind of strict schedule, I guess, because Nahar is or has just become a father again, and is in the middle of the whole kind of baby situation, sleepless nights, all that kind of stuff, and his wife's obviously um, navigating that at the moment. So we all know what, or at least some of us know what that's like. And yeah, if you just want to crack on, mate, you can share your screen, you can do whatever you need to do. You can just take it away and
Let's
crack
get
on.
started. No worries, guys. I'm here to deliver value as usual, so I'll stay as long as needed. I will close my camera actually, and let's go into the share screen. Here you go. So, hope you all doing good, guys. I hope you all doing well with your eBay dropshipping business. Today, we are going from zero to hero, eBay Dropshipping Masterclass, and I'm going to give you everything I can from my knowledge, my experience. I try to focus it on key topics before I jump into the share screen and also show you how to find products and how to use Zik, of course. So let's get started. Before we begin, let me ask you this. What are you selling, guys? As a dropshippers on eBay, what are you selling?
And everything.
For example?
Um, from
Anything that's relevant.
pet food, hair products, air fryer, reusable silicone trays, just absolutely pretty much anything on the spectrum. I mean, pet food is always a pretty good consistent one. And anything reusable, like say with all the air fryers, you can get like paper trays, like Henry Hoover bags. They're a pretty good one as well for like being reusable.
So
Say
actually, there is one answer for this question. And as an eBay dropshipper, what you're really selling is information. What we are selling on eBay as a dropshipper is information. Why? We're not holding any stock. All what we do is we're able to find an information for product that costs for X price on a supplier and can be selling for another price on eBay. And this is actually very similar to real estate agents, you know? If you ever worked as a real estate, what real estate agents doing? They finding houses for sale for rent, right? And then they grab this information, they list it on their website, they list it into the marketplace of houses, and they hope to get leads who will convert into sales, right? Who will buy the houses that they put on their marketplace. And why I say it, because lots of people, when they drop ship on eBay, they focus, on the technical. They focus on, okay, let's put as many products as possible, and that's it. But when you are focused on the information and you opening your eyes and you listening to, and you're taking basically notice of every little detail, you will find those little opportunities where there was a keyword that drive traffic to certain product, or there is a niche where you can scale with similar products. So what you want to do is you want to figure out where is the information that I, as a seller, have exclusively. Now, if we talk about real estate agents, there are two types of real estate agents that selling very good. They're realtors that working very well. One of them is the one that going into houses and they manage to close exclusivity with the house owners, right? With the landlords. As a dropshippers who using either Amazon or AliExpress, we can't be those kinds of sellers, right? Because everyone can use Amazon, everyone can use AliExpress. We can't, it's not an exclusive source, right? The second type of realtors that are very successful are the realtors who are able to focus on the good opportunities and quickly translate this information into traffic. Quickly find this right house for the right price, ignore all the other houses, ignore all the noise, and then go to this specific property, grab this property, and immediately put it on their website or put it in the right place, and then drive the traffic and make the sale, right? So as a dropshippers, it's exactly the same. There are thousands of products. There are thousands of competitors. What will make the difference is if you will be able to differentiate between what is working and what is not, what is an exclusive information, what is a selling opportunity, to what is a product that will be a waste of time. And in this webinar, we're going to touch all those points. We're going to work on all those kind of things to make sure by the end of this webinar, you know how to find winning products, but also how to utilize your time to make the maximum out of this business. So today's learning, we'll start with mindset of successful dropshipper. We'll move to the power of planning. Then we will go over things you must avoid. And then will be a share screen where I will show you how you can automate product research with Zik. We'll go over 3 different tools that can help you automate the process, and I will give you all my tips on how to use them the right way, not just, shoot thousands of products and then get 0 sales. So, mindset of successful dropshipper. First, it's not a 100-meter sprint, it's a marathon. One of the things that I heard in the beginning when I just got started, I had a mentor, and first things that he told me, Nahar, when you start with dropshipping on eBay, it's like this. First, you walk, and then you see a little bit of money. Then a lot of work tend to walk, money. Then it's walk, money, and in the end, it's walk, money. So you need to understand this. You need to understand that maybe in the first 3 months, 4 months, you will see some small profits. It's not going to be insane. But once you break through this barrier, your limits are increased, you understand how everything works, you find those winning niches and you're scaling into them, and you find your workflow and strategy, things will be much smoother. And then when you restart your 2nd store, 3rd store, 4th store, and you scale, things are just working like this. Work, money. The second thing is the one thing theory. Focus on one thing, master every process, focus. I know that, in the world of drop shipping and, make money online, all of us are opportunity seekers. All of us are looking to either make some extra income or, achieve independence. But the biggest challenge, or I would say the biggest obstacle of all those opportunity seekers is that they are not focused. They try affiliate marketing, they try Shopify dropshipping, they try eBay dropshipping, YouTube faceless channels. People, they like to talk about how they do everything, but when you look on their bank account, you see 0. And this is one of the most important things. You are here, you decided to give a chance for eBay dropshipping. Look, at least, I would say 6 months where you only focus on this. Okay. Now, of course, you have your life, you have other jobs, but take as much time as possible to focus only on this and give everything you can. After you master every process, if you haven't succeeded or you haven't managed to reach your targets, move to other thing. But if you never give something the right chance, if you never invest enough time in something and you're never focused on this one thing theory, you will never achieve anything. All right, let's move forward to the power of planning. And this is really, really important because, and I can tell you this as a messy person who is always had trouble with planning. Planning is one of the most powerful things. If you will work organized, if you will build a plan, and if you will follow this plan, and you will have a schedule where every week, every month, you look back into the plan, you see what you did, what you missed, and you will build this consistency, you will achieve so much in the dropshipping sphere, in general, anything, but in the online sphere. Why? Because the main things we do here is we're converting time into money. Okay, this is very important to understand. We're converting time into money. There are many people like us. They're all sitting home on their computer, and who are the one that winning? The one that able to get the maximum out of their time. And this is why it's so important to be focused, and this is why it's so important to understand that it's a marathon and not a sprint. So the best way to get the maximum out of your time is planning. Even if you're just one person business, you have to treat it as a serious business, because when you go into bigger companies and you have a lot of people, and then you need to start to use different methodologies like sprints and, like tasks. Even if you're just a single person, work, organize, and I will give you some tips for it. So when it's come to listing, build a listing strategy. And the best way is a gradual listing strategy. You start when you're just getting started, You set a number, for instance, 10 listings per day. You list every day 10 listings. Of course, some days you will list less, some days you will list more, but you're trying to stick to this average. Slowly later, when you increase your limits and you start to generate consistent sales, you can increase into 20 listings per day. Then move into 40 listings per day, and then, of course, aim for 100 listings per day and more. Even more, depends how many stores you have, what are your limits and everything. Now, this is just a number. This is just things. But the best way you can do with those numbers and what I'm going to give you next is to actually build a schedule, a calendar. Take a calendar of your month, of the year, start even from a yearly calendar, and first just put numbers in. And the next thing that I'm going to tell you is, beside the number of products, you need to understand what you're listing when. So consider seasonal trends and holidays. Now, if we look on the whole year, we can already understand, and you have the e-commerce calendar in Zik, which you can use for it. We can already understand. In 2 months, we have back to school. Then a month later is autumn, and then Q4, we have Halloween. If you plan everything according to this, and if you build a listing strategy according to the number of products, which holiday when to start, and you're walking in these coherence, and you stick to this plan, your result will improve dramatically. And the last thing, now I didn't read everything here. I guess you could read it, but schedule listings around key season and holidays. Of course, focus on products that align with seasonal demands, winter clothing, holiday decoration, etc. November, Christmas, all those kind of things. So if you plan it in advance, you will not miss it. It happened to me many times that, I came like 2 weeks before Halloween and I start put Halloween products. Why? Because I didn't thought about it. But if you would start 2 months before Halloween, you will catch the entire wave. So you will maximize result. And those listings for Halloween that you list 2 months before will be ranking in the top of the search result 1 month before, because they already start generating sales. So do all these things, work with a calendar. Google Calendar is great for it. Google Sheet is great for it. We are managing, in Zik Analytics, we're managing the content with Asana and with Google Sheets. Okay, Asana is a management tool, and Google Sheets. Don't need to be too sophisticated. Google Sheets are great for these kind of things. Now, beside this, and also part of your planning is reverse engineering, basically create new opportunities. So one thing is looking out into the market, into the schedule, into the yearly calendar, the e-commerce calendar, and say, okay, in December I have Christmas, so 2 months before I need to list product. This is one thing. This is what I know that I know, right? But the real profit, the real gains will come from something called the C area. You have 3 areas. A area, everything that I know that I know. B area, everything that I know that I don't know. So for example, you all know that you don't speak Chinese, so you can go and learn Chinese, right? And C area, things that I don't know that I don't know. And this is where we're creating new opportunities. And how we do it? We reverse engineer. We analyze our best-selling items and identify new scaling opportunities. So if you are once in 2 weeks, or once a month, or every time you will notice you have a successful product that starts selling a lot, and you will go into this product, and you will reverse engineer it on Zik. You will take the title, you will put it on this product research tool in Zik. I will show it shortly. You will see, okay, what is this niche? Why it's selling so well? It is a season, it is a trend. There are more variation of this product, more colors, more models, more sizes, packaging, quantities. You will create yourself new opportunities. Suddenly you got, and I can tell you a real use case. One of my first successful product was a two-way radio scanner. There in the US, there are people that are crazy about listening to the police. They're sitting in their home, like you watch TV, they put the radio of the police, and they're just sitting all day and they're listening to the police. So I had no clue about it. I listed this product and it starts selling very well. And I noticed that the commission that you pay, the fees that you pay for eBay for this category is also much lower. Instead of the regular, it was back then like 8% or something, 9%. It's only 5%. So I thought to myself, okay, what I can do with it? I copied the title of the product, went back to Amazon, searched in Amazon. Suddenly I see there is pack of 1, pack of 4, pack of 10. There is blue, there is yellow, there is this model, there is longer range, shorter range, this brand, this brand. So I started listing them one after another as an experiment. I put this and I used for all of them similar title because I knew this product was winning with this title. So I copied this title, I put on the other item, and I changed from like, the only things I did was just removing one word and adding red because it's a red, or pack of 4 because it's 4. And suddenly, boom, 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 sales start coming. So if you take your time every week or every 2 weeks, you do this reverse engineering for your successful items, you add to the calendar that during the next week, on Wednesday, I'm going to spend my time reverse engineering. And on Thursday, I'm going to be listing, I'm going to scaling those opportunities. So you start to fill your calendar with all those, you have your regular day-to-day listings, right? Like, okay, I'm just going to spy on competitors or go to different tools in Zik, grab 20 products and list. This is the regular, this is the bread and butter. Then you have holidays, preparation, and all these kind of things. And then you have this. This is your real money. This is where you're scaling your profits because you have one winning product and now you're growing in the same niche of this winning product. Okay, good. Now, after we discuss all those things, let's discuss things we must avoid that making a lot of people fail. And after this, jump directly to the share screen and see how to actually find winning products. And you can also, while I do the share screen, you can also, ask questions. Let me know, if you see things that related to things that we just discussed, okay? So things you must avoid. 3 main things. Number 1, if you use bulk listings, if you list quantities, use eBay. Don't use eBay titles. These are things you must avoid. So avoid using eBay titles with bulk listings, okay? You have this option in Zik, but it's not for automation. If you are willing to optimize one by one is another story. So never use eBay titles when you're bulk listings, when you list quantity of product. If you do it, make sure to manually optimize the titles or use the supplier titles, Amazon title, etc., or AliExpress titles as a default, okay? Very important, very big issue that caused a lot of suspensions, selling the wrong items because, the eBay title can have a title for 1, 4-pack, and the items we automatically source from Amazon in automatically could be 1 pack or just 1 piece. And then boom, people think, you put 4 pieces, it's only 1 piece and you get problems, okay? So huge thing, sounds simple, but you have to be aware of it. Number 2, Vero items. Ensure you are utilizing all the Vero protection tools available. Zik and SaleFreaks offer this protection, okay? Just make sure it's fully activated. In SaleFreaks, you have a lot of layers of Vero protection. They have huge list. Zik also have a layer, and you will see now how to use it. So make sure, as much as it's never 100%, but try your best. And the last thing, selling without profit. Don't waste your energy of tiny profit. We're all here for the same reason. Now, of course, I'm not saying about specific strategies when you're just getting started and you're selling traffic products. Traffic products are products very cheap, selling for $1, $2, $3, and their goal is to boost, to create a sales velocity to eBay algorithm to boost the sales. So in this very specific case, no problems, but it's like people looking on the revenue. And they're like, a lot of people, they see the revenue and they're like, I have the biggest, you know what I mean? I have the biggest thing in the group. No, revenue means nothing if you don't make profit. All right. So these are the 3 things to avoid. Pretty simple, but necessary. And I hope it was helpful. Now let's move to the share screen and start going into, automating product research with Zik. Do you guys, anyone here have question before we move forward about any part that we discussed?
Feel free to just unmute there. I'll just say how valuable that is already. It's a lot of the stuff that we talk about all the time, but I feel like you've presented it in a slightly different way, and it's also good just to have that refreshment of knowing that the things that we tell people to do and the things that we're talking about all the time, that someone like yourself who is an expert that kind of lives and breathes this kind of eBay drop shipping world is kind of on the same page. And I think something that I've seen a lot of people do, and I know Jade, one of the guys in the chat here, definitely uses that reverse engineering strategy where you can find, you know, multiple different products. And that's something that I don't do that often anymore myself. And this has kind of just given me, I guess, you know, a bit of motivation to try and start using those other methods that 95% probably of other drop shippers are not doing because they are just too lazy to do so in most cases. And as you say, it's about using your time in the correct way, you know, to get the most, you know, the most money out of your time. As you say, you're converting time for money at the end of the day.
And I'm going to show you how to automate this process. So if you know I mean, it's still most of people that do reverse engineering also do it manually and then find one by one. I'm going to show you today how you can use the turbo scanner to do this. Okay. Let's go into the share screen. Anything else, or that's it? We can move into the share screen. I see also great comment.
Before you move on.
Sorry?
I think you mentioned about a calendar. So let's say, for example, you got Halloween.
Yeah.
You know what products that's going to be selling on Halloween. How many months beforehand do you do your research?
I would start 2 months, 60 days, 2 months before every holiday, every seasonal, everything. I would start, for example, now in August, already start put the autumn and winter products. Halloween, if it's in 2 months, I start put products like this. Or every month, 2 months before.
Right. Okay. So at the moment we're sitting in August. I would do my research now. Put my listings on now, ready for, let's say, Halloween time.
Yes, and you don't have to, you know, go now, put 300 products and forget about it. You can start now into your calendar. You add like, okay, let's start now 5 new Halloweens, or like, depends on your limits, but 20, 30 new Halloween products every day for the next week. See how things are going. And then, you know, this is why you start 2 months before, so you can move into it gradually. And you don't need to, oh, it's the last 2 weeks before Halloween, no one's going to buy my product anymore. Boom, 1,000 Halloween products, and then nothing is selling.
Right. Makes sense. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, let's move into the screen. By the way, also SaleFreaks have great tools for that can help you automate the reverse engineering once you you know the topic. You did it manually, you know which topic. Now you can go and scrape this information from Amazon with SaleFreaks. Okay. Now we're inside Zik. We have to make sure you are on eBay here. This is the Market Insights tool. If you're here for the first time, here it's basically a dashboard that gives you access to trending eBay niches, trending drop shippers, trending eBay products, and the e-commerce calendar. Okay, here you can see the e-commerce calendar. Of course, you have to make sure here that your settings are correct to see the right data. So we will change it here to UK and to Amazon UK. For this example, I will also show example on AliExpress later. So now we have Marketplace eBay UK, business model dropshipping, and source website is Amazon UK. Now, after we change it, we will see here UK niches, okay? We will see here eBay products, eBay UK products that are dropshipped from Amazon. You can see the green check basically will find you the exact same product on Amazon. We can see here the training drop shippers. All of them are drop shipping from Amazon to eBay. Okay. And then we have the e-commerce calendar, where here you can do, here once, I would even do it yearly, you know, if you have a calendar, 1 time per year, you just dedicated 1 hour, 2 hours, you go through it, you already put it in your own calendar, and then you start fill your listing planning there. But you can see that we are recommending here on the 21st of August to start put autumn and winter products, start preparing every day, start list products. If I move forward, I see that on the 2nd of September is the back to school. Okay, so this is a bit too late to start putting back to school items. I would start for this a week. I mean, you can still do it because it's fast shipping in the UK and you can still do it, but it's not too late. But to maximize it, you can start a bit before, and then you move forward. You see, okay, here's Halloween, and etc. and so forth. And like this, you can have all the holidays. And then if you want to get ideas for, let's go back, for example, for Halloween, ideas for products. So you can see here that we have the trending keywords for Halloween. So you can see different keywords. And if you will click it, it will open it on the product research. Okay. And you can go and get ideas, and then you can basically grab products. Also, I would not just rely on Zik in this case, because again, we are planning ahead of time. So I would just randomly, I would just see here what are the keywords. So one of the things is see based on stats in Zik. Second things, because we did for you the work, I would just take these keywords directly to my supplier. I will search it on my supplier, and I will just list the products from there, because it's pretty clear. I will do a research maybe just to see what are the keywords that are used and stuff like this. But if you bulk listings, I will just go see what are the best prices product under those keywords on Amazon or AliExpress and list them, okay? Because it's specific holiday, you can't go wrong much. Now, I want to show you today how to automate the process. We're going to start from the bulk scanner, which is semi-automation, available on the middle plan of Zik, where you find sellers, then you scan them and you get their products to list to your store. And then I'm going to move into Turbo Scanner and Autopilot, which is a complete full automation. Everyone can use it at any stage. However, you can help find thousands of products in a matter of minutes. So it's really for people that need a lot of products. All right. So let me just close the screens. Good. All right. So first things first, to use the to use the bulk scanner, you need competitors, okay? So we are handing for you here every day new dropshippers who dropship from Amazon to eBay. And if you will change to AliExpress, it will be AliExpress to eBay, okay? You can always start from here. So you can come here, hit the scan button, and it will open this competitor, okay? Now we can see the revenue. This guy make £25,000 a month. How many active listings, the sell-through rate, successful listings, the average selling price. You know, the data that you read on competitors means a lot. It tells a lot on their strategy. If they use high amount of listings or small amount of listings, high average selling price or low, what is their performance? They have a great sell-through rate or not. There are two things that are really important for me. One and the most important things, and we discussed it before, is the profit. So let's take this product, for example. It's exact match with the green V. We can find this product. It's sold 17 times in the last 30 days, 40 times lifetime. Actually, only 11 competitors, great product. I want to see if I can actually make profit on it. So this is selling for £13, $1.8 profit, not dollar, pound profit. So it's 10% profit. This is good for me. What I will do before I save competitor to my list, or I will add it to the bulk scanner, I will come and I will say two things. One, they need to have a lot of successful items. Two, they need to have good profit margins, okay? Because if they don't have good profit margins, I'm wasting my time. If you have any way to get some big discounts on your products from Amazon, good. You know your own calculation, no problem. Make sure that when you pick a competitor, you pick competitors that work with profit margins. It's enough to test 3 products, you know, just to see 3-4 products, just to see that all of them work on, you see, all of them, these guys work on clean 10% average. You can see here, 26, oh, this is high profit actually, even more than 10%. So the first 2 products were around 10%. This is around almost 30%, right? Or maybe even 30%. So you do this quickly, you see, okay, this guy is a decent UK dropshipper, I like him. Now you click the bulk scanner, okay? Now, of course, you can come here manually, save this product to your folder. And by the way, we are going to launch in a matter of weeks an upgrade that you will be able, from here, with click of a button, to list directly to SaleFreaks, okay? So no need to save it for you, come, list, like this. This is for the manual work. But if you want to scan this seller automatically, you use the bulk scanner to save time. Now, another thing is the third thing actually that I mentioned. I want to see they have a lot of green checks. See how many green checks? Green check mean exact product Without the green check means similar product. Now, sometimes the similar product will also be exact product, but sometimes not. So this is very important. And this is another reason why it's important to use the Amazon title, not the eBay title, okay? Unless you do one-by-one optimization for the listing, which is great, but it depends on how you run your business, okay? Also to see, you see that these sellers have a lot of sales on his products. Now, I'm looking for products that have at least 2 sales in 7 days minimum. So as you can see, there's a lot of sales here. You can also work here on the time range 7 days, hit the search button, and just to be sure, see this guy have enough product with 2 sales in 7 days. Now you come here and you click bulk scanner. The seller was automatically added. Second click will take you to the bulk scanner. You can also find the bulk scanner on advanced tools on the bulk scanner here, okay? On the left side, I will have all my bulk scanned seller. I can either open the seller directly like this, and then I can come here and I can see all the products found one by one. So here's found 493 successful listings on this result, okay? And as you see, all of them here, exact match. You have three different tabs: exact match items, similar items, and not found items. Similar items is an automated way to do the reverse engineering without to even think about it, because we did it for you. We saw products that we cannot find the exact match. We went and we brought a similar product. It's a reverse engineering on a competitor product, not on your own listing. It's a bit different, okay? If you're just getting started, I would suggest go first only for exact match items. Build good revenue, like daily sales, 10, 20, 30 sales every day, and then start to add portions of exact items, okay? Of similar items. And again, this can go into your calendar. And you're always adapting the calendar. Let's say your first goal was to list 20 items per day, 40 items. You reach, I don't know, you're 1.5 months already listing 20 items per day. Your revenue is 10K per month. And now you go back into the calendar and you want to grow. You want to list 40 items per day. So now you can say 20 items, I list exact match. 10 items, I list similar items. Okay, and then another 10 items, it's either going for holidays, either going for the reverse engineering I do manually, etc. And scaling niches and stuff like this. So you always go back to your planning. You always build this consistent plan where you list, and stick, because in order to see result, you need time. It's not like, okay, I list a product, and this is one of the, I'm sure you experienced as well when you just got started. You're super excited, you open your store, you list your first product, and every 5 minutes you check your store. And you check and you see like, and then 24 hours pass and no sell, and it starts itching, right? Like, what's going on? Maybe I did something wrong. Why I'm not selling anything? You have to understand it's a marathon. You list now bunch, you list now like 40 items a day for a week, right? So it's like, let's say you listed 240 items, okay? You listed 240 items. Maybe after 3 weeks, they will start sell. 1 week, 2 weeks, you don't know. Maybe one starts sell now, another one only after 30 days. Okay, so you need time, you need patience. So focus on the process, focus on the operation, on listing, instead of looking what sold and not sold. And take notice on what sold. What haven't sold doesn't really matter till it will sell, okay? Good. So you come here, you have the product, you can use filters. So if you want to go for product with minimum, you change the filter to 7, with minimum 2 sales in 7 days. If you have any other filters like item uploaded, price, profit, etc., you can go here. And for instance, you can say, I don't want product with less than $2 profit. $2 profit, I don't want, okay? Depends, of course, for which type of product you list. Now, apply settings, you get the filters, everything is here, perfect. You can check mark everything. You can click here and you can move to your desired folder, all the products. I will go ahead now in advance. I will open my products here and I will create a folder. We will add option to create a folder also here. Okay, let's create a folder for this. Let's call it SaleFreaks webinar folder. Let's put Amazon. And we don't need to put Amazon because it's okay. I have this folder. I'll come here. I'll refresh the result. Put again 2 sales in 7 days. Hit the search button. I check mark everything. Now I will move all the product here. All items move to the folder successfully. Great. Now let's go here to the folder. Now I have all the items here. How many items I have here? Supposed to show here. Where it's showing, supposed to show somewhere here down. Let me see. Doesn't even show the amount of items. But I have here a lot of items, right? Now, depends how much you need to list every day. You need to list 100, you need to list 20, you know. You come here, you can mark. In the beginning, it will be only 10. I really recommend you, because if you just need to list 10 per day or 20 per day, don't rush. See what you're listing, you know. See which products, pick, organize it, you know, do your own work. You can also list and delete. You can also create different folders for different days. You can do many things, okay? You need to just be organized, to be in control on your things, okay? So I come here, I will pick the amount of product, and then I'll click upload all, and I'll upload it to SaleFreaks. You go into the management panel, into the advanced settings, and you have also tutorial on SaleFreaks on how to do it, and you connect it to SaleFreaks. And then from here, automatically you list to SaleFreaks, okay? This is very, very important. Okay, now, this is how the bulk scanner works, the semi-automated way. You can be a little bit more automated with the bulk scanner. The second things you can do with the bulk scanner is you can add up to 5 different stores at the same time. Add to multi-scanner, and then say, I want here product price with minimum price of $15, with minimum sales of 2 sales in the last 7 days. It's Amazon UK. I want Prime only. Move it to the folder, click scan. It will do the same job automatically, 5 shops at the same time, 5 stores at the same time, okay? You will see it here appearing, so you can see the date and how many products moved. Very important. Good. Now, this is how the bulk scanner works. All you need to do is to just save stores here and start list product every day. But I'm going to go back to eBay stores and to competitors, and I'm going to give you a few more tips because it's very, very important, okay? The easy way is to come here and click and just go. This is the first step. But in the end, to be really successful in this area of competitor analysis, you need to build your own competitor list, okay? It's very important. So you can start from here, right? I scan this seller. I can scan all of them also. After I finish to check them all, see if they are good, if they're working with good profit margin, if they have a lot of successful listings, if they have a lot of green V, all those kind of things. After I have all of this, very good, I save them, but I can also go and search manually for sellers. How I do it? The easiest way is to go here and use this competitor column as an advantage for you. For instance, this product have 43 competitors. What does it mean that this has 43 competitors? It means 43 eBay, Amazon to eBay dropshippers are probably selling the same items. So I will hit here the scan title. It will run a search automatically on the product research tool for the exact title and will show me all the competitors. Now I can go ahead and I can pick all the dropshippers from here. Now, some we mark as dropshippers, some no, as you can see. The one that we don't mark as dropshippers means the automation cannot work on them, but then you can do the manual work on them. And actually, lots of people will try to avoid this because it's extra work, but these are probably like either dropshippers that we missed or new that just added. But usually these guys are dropshippers who no one snipe, no one copied their products. So if you put the extra work here and you go into a guy like this, and you do the extra work, and you add these products, this specifically not because the sales are very bad here, but you get these products extra, okay? But you can come here and say, okay, let's take a look. here on the results on this guy, sell it for $7, sold 8 in the last 30 days, 6,000 feedbacks. Interesting. The first guy say for $7.49. This is for $7.11. What I like to see is I like to see sellers selling for higher prices. For instance, this guy, higher price, $7.93. Why? Because it means they probably work with a good profit margins. But I can come here on this guy, I can hit here the scan seller button, and boom, I came into this competitor, which I think it was the same guy that we saved already. Yeah, it's actually the same guy. Funny. So in this case, not this one, but this one here. For instance, the second one. Okay. Actually, it's selling also for more expensive. I didn't saw. Boom. 6,000 feedbacks. This guy work on not too many items. Sell rate is not bad. Average selling price is also $15. Let's check this seller. Let's save into the bulk scanner and move forward. Then you save. You can also add them to the watch list if you want to have a separate list to save the sellers. And then you just save them there. And in the end, you want to build list. You should another way, by the way, about planning. You should prioritize the list of the sellers that who are great sellers, who are not great sellers, etc. Who are high profit margin, who are very, very active in listing a lot of items every day. Because it's like, imagine if you have 100 or 1,000 or 500 dropshippers that you follow, it's like having an army of virtual assistants. These guys are listing items every day, probably, and they're testing them on their store, and all you need to do is just go and copy the winning products. So if you have 100 or 200 sellers that you follow, again, you add it to your calendar, and you say, okay, I have 200. Every day I scan 10 sellers. Every day I scan 2 sellers. Depends on what you need, on how many items you need. And then slowly you grow to list. You want to have another layer of data analysis. You can use the tags inside SaleFreaks, and you can categorize let's say you work in groups of 2 or groups of 10 or groups of 5 sellers. So each time you scan 5 sellers, you get their products, and you tag it, Zik products from the seller XYZ. You understand? After a while, after 2 months, 3 months, you look back on the tags, you see how much sales they generated, and you can see which group of sellers perform the best. And you can start clean those sellers who bring crap items, stay on the strong sellers. You understand? And the same you can do with the tools of Zik, by the way. You can list products with the turbo scanner, with a bulk scanner. You can list products with a turbo scanner. You can list products with the autopilot. You can list products, and it's also about prices. You can list products that are selling between $20 to $40, $40 to $60. And this is, by the way, super, super important to maintain good average selling price. Because the higher you push your average selling price, the more profit you make, because your average profit stays the same. So if your average profit is 10 to 15%, but your average price increased from $15 to $40, even if you have less sales, your revenue and profit is bigger. So your job, you're doing arbitrage. It's again about information. You're doing arbitrage. So you need to see which information drive you more profit and revenue. It's not about actively sold items. It's not about revenue. It's about profit. So if you manage to find the balance with average selling price that gives you the highest amount of profit, so let's, for instance, you're working on 10% profit margin, you sell an average product of $60 and you sell 1,000 products, okay? This is $60,000 revenue and $6 profit, £6,000 profit, right? But let's say you sell 150 pound average selling price, you sell only 100 items, or not 100, but 500 items, and you work on 20% profit margin, or so on and so forth, right? So you find the balance, what gives you the maximum profit, and you scale, you use the data to scale to this direction, okay? This is why using tags, working organized, managing a list of tags, list of performance, doing monthly analysis of those tags, and mixing and adapting your listing calendar. Because if every month you will analyze your tags, the next month will look better, and the month after will look better. And then a year later, you will be making tons of money. This is a compound effect. A lot of small positive actions result in a huge exponential growth and increase of profit. Okay, let's move to the next tool. The next tool is the turbo scanner. The turbo scanner only gives you information from Amazon, from your supplier. Doesn't give you information from eBay. This is basically the Zik entire Amazon products, Amazon dropshipping products database, and you can filter anything you want from this database, okay? Based on different criteria. And this is good also for scaling your new selling opportunities, the ideas that you found from the reverse engineering. So for instance, I switch to Amazon UK. For instance, we come here after we realize that we have amazing, I don't know, dog leash that's selling very good, or I don't know, like a case, an iPhone case that sell very well, okay? I can come here and I can say, now give me supplier Amazon UK, categories, everything, I don't need to choose right now. Bestseller ranking on Amazon. Right now we leave 0, you can use it later. Bestseller ranking is a way to avoid, different issues with products, like to increase the quality of your products on the Amazon side. This is eBay data, so 30-day sales on eBay, we say 2 sales. Minimum price based on what you're looking for, you can also leave it blank, okay? But for these things, because we are looking for products, for specific product, it doesn't really matter, and how many products you want. Now I can come here and I can write iPhone case, and I can start a new scan. Here the rating, let's turn it off, for instance, just for this. So I know that I have a very successful iPhone case. I want more iPhone cases. And I start a new scan. Let me see what happened here. Here it is, it's loading. Maybe let's do it. Yeah, this is the thing here. Okay, now let's see if it's actually got iPhone cases. Let's just read the word iPhone, because I think the combination. Okay, now we can open the list. And now I get all the different iPhone products. So I can come here and see all the cases. And other things I can try is I can just try case, cover, etc. and stuff like this, okay? You can also actually do it like this here. iPhone, case. Let me see if this works like this. Yeah. No, this is not this, the right this. So this is maybe product that it doesn't work. If it doesn't work for you this way, we only got this one that we search for iPhone. If it doesn't work for you in this way, you go to your supplier, okay? But this is another way for you to find your 20, 10, 40, 50 products a day as well. And actually, I can tell you that our CTO also drop shipping he's also drop shipping in eBay UK. He have multiple stores. He have it fully automated. And from all Zik tools, he liked the most the turbo scanner. This is the tools he used the most, because he said, you know what? I already know the information I need about the products, how many sales in 30 days, amount of products, prime only, the rating that I care about, and all those information. I don't care about the eBay information. I want the 20 products a day. I want the 200 products a day. That's it. So he just don't want to deal with it. You have the VAs, all what they do, generating list of product, listing. Personally, from my side, I like more layers of data. I like to filter by profit margins, and I like to see all these kind of things as well, okay? But now let's use it the proper way, not just for keywords. Amazon UK, let's leave the bestseller ranking 0. 30 days sales, let's go for 7. Price, let's go for 15. I need 200 products right now. Rating 3. Minimum reviews 1. Let's go. And I got the list. You see, very quick, very quick. I got the list here, and then I click upload all, and I list directly to SaleFreaks. Now here it's easier. All you need to do, all you have is this is another reason. Here, you don't have the eBay title, it's just the Amazon title. You have the information here, the price, the 30-day sales, the rating, the BSR, the reviews. That's it. That's all what you need. You don't need more than this. Okay? So this is as simple as that. All you need to do, use tags and see later what works the best. You want to test different tools? No problem. Use tags. Here we'll give you product with, here you can see actually the sales, right? 1 second, here. So all of them have more than 7 sales. The way I recommend it to use, because what will happen, this is important point. If you will run a scan like this each time, what will happen to you is that you will always end up in the same. Actually, not. We have a logic here that as long, and this is another important tip, as long as this is open, it will never bring you the same item. So let's say you search thousands and thousands of products, eventually you will need to delete it, okay? Because by then, I don't know how many products you list, but if you have people with 20, 30, 40 stores that list every day 1,000 products, they will cover all products after a while, okay? And also there's new products all the time and stuff like this. So you need to delete it every once in a while and run the scans again. But you run quickly, again, the results are here. New products, totally new products, it cannot repeat. You mark the 200. Now here you know you have 200 product. You upload, and that's it. You can also export CSV and list with CSV, but we have a great integration. You don't have to do it. This is the turbo scanner. Now, regarding the tags, what you can do here in this specific list, I would suggest you to put different prices. Try 15 to 45, 45 to 75, like this, you know. Sometimes 1 to 10, you know, and then just tag it, turbo scanner, 1 to 10, 15 to 45, seven sales in 30 days, and see the results, okay? And the last tool is the autopilot. The autopilot is the most, I would say, sophisticated one. You click Start New Scan. You give it a name. SaleFreaks webinar. You choose your supplier. Here you can decide, do you want similar items or not? This is important because, again, I told you similar items is very useful. Also point about our CTO that he like a lot similar items. He listing a lot of similar items, okay? So it's one of his strategies. But he have a very old, a lot of stores that exist very long time, okay? I don't suggest it in the beginning. Do it later, okay? Now, you can also use categories. This is actually good for different holidays or different seasons. So let's say Christmas, let's list bunch of toys, you know, and stuff like this. Rating. Again, if you just need 20, 30 products, you can put 5 stars and stuff like this. You can have a very strong criteria. If you're looking now to find 1,000 items, so I would not suggest you to go for crazy strategies, crazy criteria, because you will not find so many, okay? So let's put 4 stars for this case. Review count, let's not put anything. Some people like new products, so they put low review counts, by the way. It's different strategies to test. Here you can filter by competition on eBay. I want no more than 20 competitors on eBay. I want at least minimum of 10% profit. Okay, minimum 10% profit. 6 sales in, or I will put here like 2 sales in 7 days. Minimum price $20. I know a lot of sellers that don't sell below $20. Again, why they don't sell below $20? Not because the cheaper items are not selling well, because they want to maintain certain average selling price, certain profit per sold items. Okay? And you have also sell-through rate and success rate is extra layers. You can use it, again, if you build a calendar and you list 10 products every day. These are exactly the things, or even 50 products every day. These are exactly the things that you can experiment. You try one time, you see how many items you find, you list it with a tag, you see if there is actually a difference between the product with the 100% sell-through rate to the product that with a 50% sell-through rate. Okay? Of course, I can give you my suggestions, but I encourage you to test these things by yourself, because In the end, you need to be the master of the process. You need to master of yourself. The mentors are here to guide you, not here to feed you with a silver spoon. A mentor that feeds you with a silver spoon is a bad mentor. It's like the sentence of like, don't give a fish, don't give person a fish, teach him how to fish, right? It's the same thing. All right. So I did everything, 200 products, create a scan. This can take a little bit more. Let's refresh it. Boom. You see, I put very strong criteria. I don't know what I put, but something that I put didn't give me a lot of result. Let's look again on the prime only, maybe the 5 stars. Maybe the rating 5 stars. Let's remove maybe the 20 competitors, the minimum 20. You see, when I put too many things, I can have issues. Maybe 10% profit margin. Let's remove it to 5% profit margin. Let's remove the price limitation. Let's leave this and this. Put this like this and run another search. This is very important to understand. Now we go to 200. So probably the ratings, my or the profit or the rating. Okay. Now let's open it up. Perfect. Now we got exact items. Here we go. Ready to go. We click here, upload directly to all SaleFreaks. Boom. You get the list product listed. Use tags. Make sure to use all the verb protection and you're good to go. Okay. Very, very, very important. That's it, guys. Let's go back now. Let's go back now to one very important thing. I want to go back to the bulk scanner. There was one thing I missed in the bulk scanner that I want to cover. Let me see. Let's go back to the bulk scanner. In the bulk scanner, you have the not found items. Again, this is for the people who like to put extra work or they have virtual assistant that can do the work for them. These are all the items Zik could not find. Okay. You have an interface that you can go find it manually and put the ASIN and save to the folder. Put ASIN and save to the folder. This way, again, this is like the I would say the hidden gem because most of the people will not do this manual work. So if you say to yourself, you know what, in my calendar, every Wednesday, I dedicate to 100 products like this, or 50 products not find items like this, okay? So what will happen? First of all, you will do something other people is not doing. You will get information. We talked about information, right? This is the perfect example for selling in exclusive information because this information is, people are lazy to gather manually by themselves. They don't do it, okay? So you can put here the ASIN, save it. You can tag it a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks later, you can see, go and see the stats. Was it worth it or not? Right? Good. Guys, do you have any questions? Anyone? Let me check the chat 1 second. I see a lot of messages. I see Michael say, not found items can be absolute gems. Where VA is going through this daily. Great, 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 great. Absolutely great, great comments here, guys. Let me just do one thing. Let me stop the share screen and do one thing and get back to the screen again. 1 second. 1 second. I'm with you. Just need to see something here.
Yeah, feel free to ask any questions just in general about Zik Analytics or anything that Nahar has covered here.
Okay. Okay, I wanted to show you one thing here. One thing was really important for me to show. I'm sharing my screen again. Okay, so let's just look on the integration and the verb protection. So on every one of those pages, autopilot, you have here the upload all or upload selected. On the bulk scanner, on the turbo scanner, this is the turbo scanner. On the turbo scanner, you have here upload all, upload selected, and also on the bulk scanner, on the my products. If you go inside my products, you have here this option. You can tag all, click upload all. You switch here to SaleFreaks. You have to put store token, connect it, okay? Very important. And then you will have a verb protection. You will tick it. Don't list zero items, don't list risky items. Okay? And boom, you're protected. All right? Very important. And SaleFreaks have actually, I believe, even better zero protection than what Zik have, because you list millions of products every day and you are updating it on a I would say daily basis. So use as much protection as possible. Don't take the risk. There is enough other products. I know that in the beginning, sometimes we sell zero items and it gives us so many sales. And then we have this shiny object syndrome where we're like, oh, it's selling so good. I don't want to remove it. I will not remove it. And then 3 days later, boom, 5 days suspension, 1 week suspension and stuff like this. Don't do this. Don't do this.
Great.
Let's see one more things about AliExpress, because you asked me also to AliExpress example, right?
Yeah, for sure. Just very quickly, mate. Yeah, it would be insightful.
Perfect. So we switch the settings for AliExpress. Now you have to change it to China, shipping location China, because most of the people are dropship from China to UK. So your marketplace is eBay UK, your source website is AliExpress, but the shipping location is China. This is very important, okay? Of course, that when it comes to holidays and stuff like this and seasons, it's totally different with the AliExpress, because shipping time is longer. Take everything in consideration. If you start 2 months before with the local suppliers, start 3 months before with AliExpress. Now, here we don't have the turbo scanner, we don't have the bulk scanner. We only have the autopilot, and also there is semi-automated. So first, it works by search by image. So I will open this seller, for example. Let me just, another important thing is if you're drop shipping from AliExpress from China, you need to make sure on your settings, you go to the quick settings, and also here you need to switch the shipping location. It's very important. Okay. Look at this guy. What a crazy. Look, this is insane. This is exactly what I'm very happy that we did it, because this is very nice example for totally different kind of strategy. Only 165 items, only 34 sold items, but the average selling price 286 pounds. Okay? This guy just bring all those electric gadgets from China. Let's find this product. Sold 7 times in the last 30 days. Let's find this product on AliExpress. Search by image will do the find here. Let's give it some time. Here is the product. So look what the profit margin is. Insane, insane, insane. So this is the product. Let's open it on AliExpress. Let's open the product on eBay. So here it's open to me in dollar. I don't know why. So it's 430, it's 344 pound. Let's switch it here also to pound. I guess this guy is drop shipping on international, and then it shows both in UK and US. This is why. And this is another advantage, by the way, of let's see, just for the calculation. So 299 pound, 344 pound. If we look here on the math on the dollar, wait, let's do the math. Let me see if I have a calculator. So we have there 344 minus 12% right now is the fees with everything, right? Or in the UK is even less, no?
Yeah, it's probably about 12% for something like this.
12%. I think actually it is actually less, by the way, because it's this product, all these electronic products, it's lower eBay fee. And this is why he's able to sell it, because you see, this is look like no profit, but it's not possible, right?
Yeah, I think with a lot of those higher ticket sellers as well, mate, they tend to source from like Alibaba, so they get the price
possible, yes. Oh, so they have yeah. Also here there is a cheaper version of it. Here is a cheaper version already. Here is the profit. I just picked the wrong item. So the calculation was
Yeah, so that's about 10%, 40 pounds profit, give or take. Yeah.
Exactly, 40 pound profit. So let's say in average, 40 pound profit from something like let's say it's around 10%, right?
Okay.
More than 10.
See you in morning,
Sorry?
see you in morning.
I think someone just needs to mute.
Yeah, so it's just to show you guys there is so many strategies. There is so many different strategies. This guy go high ticket items and he just sell one a month for each of them, and he make his profit from this. He make from this is 10, 15, 20% profit. Okay, it's just one strategy, and it's different with the China. The advantage for UK seller here is that first of all, much less people in the UK use AliExpress. So if you go eBay.com, there is many to follow. But if you follow sellers like this that sells in eBay.com, but you source this product and you list specifically on eBay UK, it's like the demand is the same. The surges are the same. You know, it's a basic stuff. We're not talking about some unique things for the US or for the UK, but no one competing with you. So you can already look on all those eBay.com sellers, see all their successful items, and just put it in the UK. So this is actually a very big advantage. So you don't have to get like, oh, worried, oh, this guy is in the US. Damn, I cannot. No, opposite. This guy's in the US, perfect. It's eBay.com, perfect. He's selling there, it's English-speaking country. People are searching for this on eBay.com. 100% people also searching for the same on eBay UK. Now, instead of coming second, third in the search result, you have, if you list in eBay UK directly in the marketplace, in eBay UK, you have the advantage to be on top of the search result because they will appear only if no one from the UK is selling it. Understand? When seller is searching on eBay, when a buyer is searching on eBay. So one thing is just, you know, find the seller, go one by one. You can also save to the folder or list it directly. If you want automation for this, for AliExpress, you go to autopilot, start new scan, you switch here to AliExpress. Here, again, it's just going to get you a list of products. You will need to find them, but you say how many sales you want in 7 days, 200, create a scan. Let's see how quick it's going to come now. Very quick. Let it load the result. Now you get list of products with the numbers, but you still need to go one by one. It's like creating a huge big seller with all the products that fits to your criteria because you could filter it, but you still need to go one by one, search by image, see if it match, this is match, listing if it makes sense, okay, etc. And you can do, of course, filter by pricing, so you can go for other product. I would say that if you work with AliExpress, focus on 30% profit margin, okay? This is the advantage of AliExpress. Otherwise, why use AliExpress? You know, if you don't increase your profit margins per sale, why to use AliExpress? Easier to work with Amazon. So if you want to use AliExpress, it's for one reason, is to make the same amount of money with less revenue and less work. Because one thing is process 1,000 orders, other thing is process 300 orders, right? Easier to process 300 orders, less failures, less customer service, less problems, right? So this is why I would say I would go to AliExpress. If you know, it's easy for you to work with Amazon, you got your way with discounts for the products and you got your way around it, scale it. If you already scaled Amazon and you want to now create another branch of your eBay dropshipping business, finish it, start AliExpress. But remember, one of the things we discussed in the mindset, the one thing theory, one thing at a time. Finish, master the process of Amazon dropship to eBay, move to AliExpress, or the opposite. Master the process of AliExpress to eBay and move to Amazon. Do you guys have questions? Anything you want me to show? Of course, we didn't jump here to like niche research or title optimization, but if there is interest, by the way, Michael, if there is interest, next month we can do another webinar just for the other part, manual research, you know, reverse engineering, or you want me to give you one more example of reverse engineering now?
Yeah, for sure. Why not? While you're doing this, I think it's really important to understand.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
A few of the things that you mentioned, Nahar, like you know, this software like Zik Analytics or SaleFreaks, for example, can only do so much. And as you said, you know, teach a man to fish, and it comes down to finding our own way of doing things and our own methods.
Yeah.
And even just the various sellers that we've looked at tonight on eBay, on AliExpress, they probably all have very different methods, but leads them to the same place, you know, about being a profitable dropshipper. So, you know, finding your own niche, finding your own kind of edge over everything else is the main thing. You know, we can just, as you said at the start, this is all about information, and it's about how you use that information to your advantage
Exactly.
over the next person, basically.
Exactly. And this seller that we just saw, this guy, where is this guy? Where is this crazy guy that sell $500 things from AliExpress? He's like, it's like standing on a cliff, you know? One sec.
Yeah, it's high risk, isn't it? It's high risk.
It's
But
super high
he
risk.
makes the same profit in one sale that it maybe takes us 40, 50 different sales
Yeah.
to get the
Oh,
same result. So
yeah. Sorry, say it.
I'm just saying there's pros and cons to every method, you know,
Of
where,
course.
you know, someone sees a risk, someone will see an opportunity.
Yeah, because if you're able to eliminate the risk, let's say if this guy were able to see which supplier on AliEx, he did the extra research on each AliExpress supplier, he communicate, he read the policies, because there is also good suppliers on AliExpress. So he find, okay, actually, you know what? These guys have a great return policies. They have great money back guarantee policies. I'm going to work with them. Exactly what we discussed in the beginning. This guy get the information, most people not. And then he used this information for his advantage. So lots of people ask me, hey, Nahar, it's still, there is not too much competition. Like the market is not saturated. No, why? Because unfortunately, most of the people are doing average work. This is reality. Doing average work. This is how it is. The one who will put the extra effort, who will dig deeper, who will spend another hour just to understand how suppliers on AliExpress work, who will spend another 15 minutes researching every suppliers before start working with them, who will, you know, open their eyes to new sellers, new competitors like this guy. Like when I see this seller, I'm not just gonna move to the next seller. When I sit down on my computer and I do research, and I came to the market insight, click here, came across on this, I said like, whoa, this is an interesting 34 items and 9,000 pound revenue. I want to learn more about this guy, what he's doing. I will open the listing. I'll take the time because it's interesting. I'll gain information. I'll gain knowledge most people don't have because they don't do it. I'll see how the listings look like, item specific, description. I'll try to learn from the description because it's copied, right? So I'll try to learn from this description which AliExpress supplier he's using. Is this supplier? No, right? It's not the same image. Maybe it's this guy. I'll try to learn. View more. I'll try to learn. Is it this guy? Yes, this is the guy. Aha, good. What makes it? Why should he trust this guy? I want to know why. Well, let's read about this seller, this AliExpress seller. Now I know he used this guy. Let's try to understand. Delivery, fast delivery, free. They have the free returns within 19 days. Boom. We just discussed it before. Security and price. This guy gives you 90 days free returns. So why not to sell this product? The risk now is go to zero, right? You give 90 days returns. After 90 days, that's it. You want to go to the store, you click here, you open the store. You want to read more about this guy, you go to the feedback. You analyze, this guy have 5 stars, credibility, started in January 18, 2021. I usually look for sellers that have at least 9 months. I can go through the ratings. I'm selling expensive items. It's worth for me researching this information because it's a lot of risk, right? But I see this guy doing good job. People are happy about him. 169 reviews, 5 stars, 4 stars. Let me see if we can. These all the 5 stars, but it doesn't say the quantity, right? This is interesting. Okay, 1 stars, not much without an image even, right? Most of them are 5 stars. Great. Boom, I gain knowledge now. Now I can go and work with this. I can even go ahead and do something. This is something people don't really know about Zik, but you can go and search and see what products this supplier is using. Let's see if we will be able, if this is in our database yet or not. Let's go back here. Let's see, maybe it will not find it. I will try. I'll go back to Zik. I'll open the competitor analysis, and then I will switch to AliExpress. Let's see. No, wait. No, seller does not exist yet. No, we don't have it yet. But you can go ahead here into the products, and you can see, wait, not here. This is the store. And you can see all the products, what he's selling, view all products. And now, you know, when I have seller like this with such a great return policies, why I wouldn't go and just try one store as a test case, list entire store, build my own brand on this seller, right? And see how it goes. So this is what you need to do. You put the extra effort. Now let's discuss reverse engineering before we go home, we go to sleep. So let's change here again to Amazon UK. Let's just pick random seller, because let's imagine this seller is ours. Let's say this is you. You are coming once a month to see your best-selling item, okay? You open your store, you filter by sales, and you see this one is my best-selling item, right? 17 sales in the last 30 days. Why do you think this product is? It's a Boss TU chromatic clip toner. Do you think this is good for reverse engineering? Yes or no?
It seems quite a niche product, so I'm not quite sure, to be honest.
Yeah, so also it's Boss. It's a brand Boss. It's appear here in the title. I would not go for any brand, not for this, not for actually this. What is? I will always read the title. So you see Boss. I look in the picture. It's a Boss product. It's a Boss chromatic clip-on toner guitar. Definitely clip-on tuner for guitar. Definitely an interesting niche. Why? I will show you why shortly. But I usually don't like brands. This specifically, because it's a clip-on tuner for a guitar, and from my personal experience, I believe there is many Amazon private labels on this. So it means there is a lot of variety. I'm going to check. But usually this is a great example for me here. Also this, because the title here is without brand. Two-sided shower tool with 2 scrubbing options, shower sponge for a better clean. Okay? So I will look for this two-sided shower tool. Or this is even better. Bluetooth headset with dual mic V2. Why? Random product, Chinese brand, doesn't really matter. Clean title, perfect. So what I will do, I will copy the title. I will, and by the way, I can also just click here and click here, search title on Amazon. I will just do like this. Okay. Now I have this product here. I know how it looks. I know what, now when I'm scaling, I'm looking only for those models. I don't care about this. I don't care about this. I look only for those models, okay? Only for those models. Now I will go here and I will say, give me from price low to high. It's not good. Can you give me some UK postcode to get better result?
Yeah, go like East, what is it, like London one, like EC1, or that's EC, E for Echo.
Yeah.
EC1A 2FG.
EC1A 2FT.
2FG, just the 1A, yeah, 2FG, Fox Golf.
Yeah. Perfect, just for the better result, okay? Now, I will go here for few UK delivery, or for Prime is the same things. No, this is only dispatched by, no. Yeah, this is only dispatched by Amazon. There is option, let's see, before I switch to low to high featured. Let's see if I can put here Prime only. It's appearing in some categories and some not. There is also even, I can have both. But let's just do it from low to high. I usually like to do low to high. Now, what I do is, no, I think I messed it up. Let's go back for a second. with these things, I mess it up. So now I will filter from low to high, and I will go for all those ones. And I will look on my price here. And I see this product sell for £26, right? So this title worked amazing with this price, this product. This product is very generic. So would you agree with me if we take the same title and we put on this or on this, it will be the same, right? It's no problem. It will drive traffic with a relevant result. What I want to find is the lower prices. Not the 32, not nothing. Something that I can sell it also for 26, but make bigger profit. Now, let's go back here and just see. This one buys for $15.99. Let's open it like this directly. Now it's already changing for 19. Probably price changed recently. And now this is $15.99. Boom. Okay. Now I have it in gold for $12.99 and in silver for $19.99. This is exactly what I wanted to show. So now I have gold and I have silver. I have better price. Okay. Right now it's a limited deal, but for now this is the price. All what I need to do, let's consider, let's say there is no deal. It doesn't really matter. All what I need to do is take this title, maybe remove one word. So if there is not enough space, put the word gold, and that's it, list it. Now list gold, silver, this brand, other brand, with bag, without bag. If it's better features, can be more expensive. Maybe it's set of 2, you know, all the things that possible from this product. Do you want to say something? Did you understand the idea behind it? How to scale into this to the niche? Let's try to use the filter again. This is not bring me. These are all probably not. Yeah, this is the cheapest one.
Yeah, I think
How would you
that-
list it? How would you list it?
How? With SaleFreaks.
Yeah.
I copy the ASIN. I copy the ASIN
Okay.
and list it with SaleFreaks. You get the ASINs from here or the link, and you put it with SaleFreaks. Or if you do it with CSV, you can put multiple. You can even do this. Look, you can come here, copy the ASIN. If you want to use Zik just for the automation to make it easy.
Yeah.
I copy the ASIN. I go back to Zik. I click here. Now I say, I don't want this product. I want another product. Add ASIN.
Mm.
I add another ASIN. Give it a second. Maybe we have some bug now. I don't
Multiple
know.
ways,
Yeah,
multiple-
here. Yeah, boom. Bigger profit now. £10. This is one of the ways that I made the biggest profit. It was with solar security, solar lights, motion solar lights for the garden. You know, when you walk and it's turned on and off. I had one winning product like this, selling for like $25 or like, I don't know, $35, selling very well. I went into Amazon, took all the cheapest security solar lights that looks very similar, listing with same title, put it with the same price, but I buy it for half price. So now for every transaction, instead of have $2 profit, I started to have $7, $10, $5, $9. You understand? So here you take a winning product from your store, you list similar one with the word silver, you sell it for exact same products. There is no different. There is no different, right? And you make £10 profit. And you know that the traffic is already converting. So this is exactly how you're doing the reverse engineering and scaling. And you should put it into your calendar at least once a week, or at least once a week. You do it because you don't need too many. And then after this, you will see that after a month, you suddenly have inside your store 30, 40 products like this, and every week 2, 3 different of them selling. Every week, and then you will list. And I call it to maintain the niche. You maintain the niche. Every 2, 3 weeks, you list few more like this. Because also in Amazon, you will see that there is new more coming. Sometimes not, but you will see there is new private labels and new models and stuff like this. So you put them more, and you realize that when you list another one, it's moving something in the ranking inside eBay, and boom, other one sellings again. So you list another one, but not the one you listed selling. Another one starts selling. You understand? So I wanted to show you an example also on this. Even though, this says the word boss, but if I just take this chromatic clip for guitar. I'm sure there is many private labels. Now it's kind of easy to recognize which products have a lot of private labels. Understand? So many. Look, so many private labels. Some Boss, some other, but it doesn't matter. They all do the same thing, right? Now let's see how much he's selling it. 17 pound. So what? And this is pretty cheap one also. So I want to see if we can. Oh, 9 pound. Perfect. So I take the title, this, and I just remove this,
Exactly.
the boss, and
It's
just
about,
put this.
about maintaining the main keywords that
Yeah.
people are searching for and making sure that any other different kind of keywords related to the product are added in there, basically. So super easy.
Yeah, and here $2 difference already. Boom. $1.50. 2 pounds, sorry. 6. Boom. This is my favorite. These are my favorite. Why? Because you put it to your store and you sell it for the same price. It's like, let's just do the calculation. Let's do the calculation. Let's go for, this is 17 pounds. Let's say we sell it for 17, not 17.21, just 20 cents cheaper. 17 minus 12 minus, how much was it? 6.29. 8 pound profit. You understand? This is how you make a lot of money. This is how you turn around all your profit margin. It's required time, and I always suggest to do it on winning products, on your own winning products. But later on, when your store is very strong, you can already do it from here. So you found a competitor. Where is our competitor? You found a competitor. You list this and another one. And another one that you reverse engineer, like a similar product. This and similar product. This and similar product. This amazing for similar product. This fantastic for similar product. Fantastic. Mirror, alarm, clock. Because there is also so many probably. Let's try. Oops. Let's try last one. So many of them. You just need to find a cheap one because this is selling for $13.99 on eBay. Hey, you get $6, $7, $8. Look how many. You can have a branch of digital mirror alarm clocks. 6, 7. This is the guy I think that we compete with, right? And then after you have them, you can also put the more expensive one with a cable and stuff like this. But private label on Amazon did so much work for us that for eBay dropshippers, all we need to do is establish our store. And in every store that we establish, we can have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different niches which we keep feeding with new products every few weeks. All right, guys, it was a pleasure for me to be here today. Thank you so much. And I don't know if you have any questions, please let me know.
Perfect, buddy. Yeah, I think we'll wrap it up now and let you get home to your baby duties.
Thank you.
Guys, have any questions afterwards, please drop it in the chat on SaleFreaks or on the Facebook, and I can answer those questions for you, or we can get Nahar to come back and answer those questions. And we would love to get another session in the next couple of months and go through some of those other things as well. But yeah, much appreciated, Nahar. Really, really insightful as always. Definitely lots of value, and even just a bit of a refresher for me. We see things presented in a different way, and it makes you think about things a little bit differently for your own stores, your own business. So yeah, 100%, mate. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, guys. Have a good evening. Best of luck. If you want another webinar next month or in 2 months about listing optimization or manual research, also feel free. I'm available.
Awesome, buddy. Thanks again.
Thank you. Thanks a
And
lot.
going to be the new version of the item finder and the integration. It's going to make everything much easier to list single products, to connect everything.
Yeah, that'll be brilliant, mate. Absolutely.
All right. Okay, guys. Bye-bye.
Take care, guys. See you all
Ciao.
soon.
Take care. See you later. Bye-bye.